series. We therefore ask that you refrain from any destructive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection, possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to Peter Thunder, security, or arena staff member. We want your time if you're going to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time.
Coming right up, the Pelicans taking on the Thunder. For the Pelicans, the stars have aligned. Performing better than last season, you can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they seek to continue their upward trend. Thunder, Pelicans, coming up next. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a quick look at how New Orleans' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Friday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. They've got Kyle Filipowski. He's out there with Zach Edey. And it's Wright Foreman in at the point guard position. And for Oklahoma City, they've got Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Williams. And it's Stevenson in at the four-man spot. We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Wright Foreman. 4 on the clock. The three ball. No luck on that one. Good defense there from SGA. Here's Stevenson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
He has been the complete package and more over this stretch. I can't think of another guy who has taken his team's needs upon himself like he has. He's a one-man army out there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with it. He's picked up by Jones. And the big finish by Holmgren.
A short trip up for Holmgren, but there's plenty of power behind his jam.
Stevenson, the pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Out of bounds, the Oklahoma City's ball.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's Stevenson. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Stevenson's got his second basket.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
They need this. Sends it home from three-point land.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Stevenson. Shoots over Filipowski. Stolen. Jones in the post. Working on Williams. Good on the shot. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. SGA passes to Stevenson. Williams on the wing, defended by Jones. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Stevenson up top. Pass to Hilliard. Shot clock at 5. Offline with a three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Jones against Williams. Jones, the pass to Filipowski. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Pass to Stevenson. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Frazier. What a tremendous game he played against the Lakers. Screen by Edey. Down low. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Jones misses. Thunder leading by 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Nuggets put on a show. He ended up with 41 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Pass to Hilliard. Stevenson on the wing. Williams looking around. And here's SGA outside. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Will it go? And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. Second, the Thunder. In the third spot, the Pelicans.
And last season, these teams really pushed the pace in transition. Once they had the ball, they looked to get up the floor.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for OKC. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Fears, and it's Messi in at the center position. The Pelicans trail. Here's Frazier. And he hits it to tie the game. Frazier's got 8.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Stevenson finds SGA. Back to Stevenson. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Pass to Messi. Here's Frazier. Here's Fears. And he also played really well in the win against the Lakers. Now here's Stevenson. The shot won't fall. Stevenson with a rebound. The Thunder have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hurley. To the inside. Here's Hilliard. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Hilliard's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Frazier. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Puts it up from 17 and off the glass. That one's good. And it's a 6-point Oklahoma City lead.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the link to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
From the high post, Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Stevenson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Nice rebound.
Oh, hammer it home!
Nice.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room that can rally a franchise.
City making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here. And here's New Orleans now. 8-point game. Takes it inside. Pass to Outlaw. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Counted from distance. Fears has got 17 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Pelicans trail by 5. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Williams from long range connects from downtown. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Inside. Here's Outlaw. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Stevenson with the ball. He's got 13. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Stevenson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Fears. Here's Frazier. From deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Stevenson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And he dunks it down.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back over to you.
He's a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Pass to Frazier. Over Williams. Offensive rebound. Here's Wright Foreman. And again, New Orleans, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
SGA deciding where to go with it.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. changes here. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Thunder on D. Jones from outside. Stevenson with a rebound. Stevenson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Uses the glass on the layup. Stevenson's got 23.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Here's SGA. And Edey with a block. Jones feels it out. Pass to Wright Foreman. To get back on track. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now. He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Fears. 17 points in the game. Over to the wing. With a step back. Yep, that one's good. Wright Foreman's got his first points in this one.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's SGA. Connects on the 17-footer. And the Thunder lead by 19.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Here's Wright Foreman. Pass to Fears. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the long J. Fears has got 20 points.
Well, not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Where is the rebounding? They're getting pushed around and eaten alive. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's something they need to fix if they want to get back. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for the Thunder, you watch their games. They've had some highs, some lows. Still putting it all together.
Which you could say about most teams around this time of year.
Yeah, not a big insight, big fella.
What?
No, we're just messing with you. We're just messing with you.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Oklahoma City leading by 16. They've got Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Holmgren. And it's Stevenson in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Three-pointer, no good. Stevenson's got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. Pass to Frazier. To the middle. A nice shot by Filipowski. Filipowski's got his second bucket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, my God.
I can't believe he just did that.
Wow.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. On the wing, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Great positioning on the putback.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Filipowski. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Wright Foreman. The 3 is up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Stevenson's shot is good.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Pass to Edey. Here's Wright Foreman. Edey with a screen on SGA. Back to Edey to halt the run. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Edey's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Outside, Williams. And here's SGA outside. The rebound by Edey.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
New Orleans shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Oh, my goodness!
Look at his son.
A 6'6" playmaker. SGA has a great view of the floor.
Pass to Filipowski. Intercepted! And up the court come the Thunder. Oh!
Wow, he almost brought the house down.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Wright Foreman. To the paint. And stolen by Holmgren. Oh, my goodness!
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Wright Foreman. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. George, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Number 45, Danny George.
Pass to Jones. This one for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Stevenson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Jones, the pass to Frazier. To the inside. Here's Filipowski. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, look. You have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Fears, he's checked in for New Orleans. Pass to Stevenson. Here's Topic. Shot clock at 6. He buries it from 3. Topic has got 5 points. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. to snap the cold streak. And he gets it back.
Get the perimeter.
Here's Wright Foreman. Pass to Fears. On target from range. Fears has got 23 points.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Here's Stevenson, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Here's Wright Foreman. Over to the left wing. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Three-pointer. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Oklahoma City leading by 21. Here's Stevenson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Stevenson's got 44.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. Fifth best, the Pelicans.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Fears. Can he keep it going? Stevenson with a rebound. Stevenson's... It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Pass to Terry. Now Messi. Here's Fears. Here's Terry. And again, New Orleans, no good. Now Stevenson. Non-stop scoring machine right here. And that one's good.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Terry. Here's Fears. Shot to stop the run. Stevenson with a rebound. Stevenson's got his 16th rebound on the night. And got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot goes down. Fears has got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Outside Stevenson. Takes the three. Buries it from three. Stevenson's got 54 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't...